Hello and welcome to this episode where we're going to work on Fishbone Stitch. And for this stitch we're going to use 4 strands of embroidery floss, but unlike lots of the other episodes we're not going to tie a little knot in the end, we're going to practice casting on instead. So to cast on, bring your needle up through the marker point in the fabric, somewhere that you're going to be concealing with your stitching. And then we're going to make 2 tiny stitches, one on top of the other. And these will mean that our thread is nice and secure and it's not going to go anywhere, but equally our casting on stitches will be hidden and not seen by the time we finish this area of work. Once we have completed our 2 casting on stitches, we're going to create one single straight stitch from the tip of our leaf to the centre point. And this acts as a guideline for us as we work through the other stitches. And the process for this stitch is to bring your needle up on one side of that marker point, I'm on the left hand side, and then put it back in again on the right hand side. I'm then going to move across and bring my needle up on the right hand side of the marker point and put it back in again on the left hand side. And we keep moving alternately down the side of our marker point and also following the outer edge of the leaf that is shown on this pattern. Bit by bit, we're gradually going to infill this leaf by creating this stitch. Now, every time I demonstrate this and people are trying it with me in a workshop, they always think it's never going to come together, and it's definitely one of those where you have to just trust the process, because eventually your leaf will infill and you'll have this crisscross pattern all the way down. When I put my needle back in the fabric, you'll see that I'm ever so slightly moving further down the body of the leaf when I do so, and I'm also moving towards the outer edge of the leaf as well. So this again helps me to infill really neatly as we move through. So let's speed things up a bit. I'm now creating my last couple of stitches, and because the leaf is pretty much infilled, I'm sewing into the base of the leaf, into that same point where all of my other stitches have finished. And just to tidy this up, I'm going to do one single back stitch at the bottom of the leaf just to give it a stem. And that's it, Fishbone Stitch complete!